new series here on New York Living, which we're very excited about. We are shining a spotlight on local entrepreneurs.
That's right. Today we are introducing you to a woman who found her perfect fit in the fashion world. Flor de Maria came to the U.S. from Peru when she was 14. She and her family put down roots in Southern California, where Flor would become a successful sports reporter and television anchor. Still, the pull towards fashion was strong with this one.
Yeah, and as a little girl, Flor mastered the art of walking in heels. I have yet to do that. Her family and friends marveling at what she could do, rightfully so. It makes sense then that in 2019, Flor would start her own line of luxury shoes under the name Flor de Maria.
Shoes that have joined the pantheon of designer shoes in a new book, Cult Heels, Exceptional Talent in Shoe Design.
Gorgeous.
So gorgeous. Here to tell us how she built this empire is the woman herself, Flor. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for a nice welcome. I feel so happy to be here. I haven't been back to New York since I launched the shoe line. So it just feels amazing.
Well, we're honored to be
We
your
have a
first stop.
lot to discuss. First of all, this poor woman, she knows the traveling. She almost didn't make it because of
I
her
know.
flight.
So I am so blessed I did, you know, the
We're
cancellation.
blessed.
Yeah.
I am blessed. Even though I got here at 11 o'clock, I just, my heart is so happy. There's something about New York. I feel this is where it really started for me as far as fashion goes. I was doing sports in California and everything changed in 2019.
Let's start from the beginning. How did you choose fashion?
Well, fashion was always a passion of mine. I grew up with two very stylish parents. So my parents were always so well put together. I remember my mom, even to go pick us up from school, she would wear 4-inch stiletto heel. That was just to pick up her kids from school.
But this is how Latina moms roll. Like
This is how Miriam was.
Miriam was easy on me because I played sports, but Titi Jenny, Marisolcita, put a little bit of rouge. Even if I was just going to the bodega, I needed to have rouge on my face.
Right, that's how we are. Latina, my mom would go get bread, honestly, and she was all done up, her skirt, her dresses, her platforms. Back in the day were those platforms. And my dad used to custom all his suits. That's how it started.
So it was from your parents?
Yes, he took me to the tailor to custom his suits, and I remember this clearly. I was about 8, 9, and I saw this hot pink corduroy material. He was doing his suits, and I saw it, and I was like, Daddy, can I make something out of this? And that's when I designed, actually. I was like 7, 8. I told exactly what I wanted to tailor, and that's how my first pair of pink corduroys happened.
Where are those pink corduroys, and can you remake them?
I actually asked my mom, I'm like, you have to have those, because those were my favorite. So I'm gonna go back.
We gotta find them.
She's
I
in
need
Carmel now.
those.
I have to find those.
Yeah, I need to see this. I feel like listening to you speak, though, fashion really chose you. It was like you were kind of born into this, and it was always going to be something that you were destined to be a big part of your life, and now it is your career. Yeah. So we obviously have been all over your Instagram. So we've seen a few of the celebrities,
a few small people
who you've styled, you've dressed, who are wearing your shoes. Can you tell us some of the coolest people you've gotten to work with?
So Kylie Jenner, because she's posted a few times on stories, but then when she showed, actually, the exact shoes you're wearing, but in red, she wore them for her beauty campaign. Those are called Elba. They look good on you,
I got
by
a
the
long
way.
enough dress on. You want to take
Then
this
we
shot?
have Cameron Diaz, Carrie Underwood, Jada Pinkett Smith,
Jenna Ortega,
Rosalyn Sanchez, Jen Ortega. So for me, it's like I'm living my dream.
and now Alex Lee.
Look
Exactly,
at
and
this.
Marisol.
You don't see this every day.
Marisol.
Marisol.
So how does this work? Did you send these celebrities your product, or did their people reach out to your people?
It works in different ways. Sometimes their people reach out to my people.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sometimes they go on my DMs. It's just, you know, sometimes I don't even know. They may have the shoes, and then one day they're wearing the shoes.
Right.
Like when Jen Ortega wore the shoes, I had talked to her stylist, but you never really know if they're going to wear it.
If it's going to happen.
And then I get all kinds of DM people, and then I see Jenna at Coachella with my combat boots.
It was your combat boot.
Yes, it was the combat boots.
I asked this question because we're launching this series in the hopes that we help viewers learn the tricks of the trade that you can't read in a book, that you have to just learn the hard way. So it sounds
the
like
grit and the hard work behind the scenes.
And it sounds like it was a little bit of, you were already establishing your footprint, pun intended, and so these celebrity stylists were like, oh,
you were on their radar.
Yeah.
But like you said, I'm glad you said, because people don't realize how hard it is. ever since I've started, I have not taken a day off. I haven't taken any vacation. I knew the shoe line has been 3.5 years that I launched, but I was working on it 2 years before because I went to Italy. I went to Stanford to study business. So there's so many different things that people don't know. Like there's mistakes I've made each and every day, but then you learn as you go. And like you said, there's no school.
Right.
There's nobody that is going to teach you the things. So you have to live it. You have to learn from it. And one of the biggest lessons that I have learned is that I don't dwell on things anymore. When I started, I would spend a day, 2 days mad or upset. Now I give myself 5 minutes, just 5 minutes,
5
to
minutes.
cry, be mad, whatever it is, and then I have to move on. Because if I dwell on it, what's that going to fix?
Right.
I can't waste my energy, and I have to focus on what I can do to actually fix it.
You know,
That's
this
a good
is-
lesson for anybody.
I was just going to say sound entrepreneurial, but also life advice. Now, we heard your story. We've talked about the celebrities who have been in your shoes, but I don't know if that's it for you, or if how would you define success? Is that it, or is it just way beyond?
See, I think when you ask somebody that, there's no right or wrong answer, because success for so many people could be different things. At me, and this time in life, success is having my mom, my brothers, and I healthy. It's waking up every day and doing what I love, you know? And then success is living my dream and being here with you. This is my dream, you know? And then on a professional level, to be in a position where I can really inspire people, when I can change somebody's life, when I read my DMs and because of I'm showing people what it's taking me to get here, somebody goes back to school, or they don't give up, or they change career, you know, to be able to empower people. And even if I can just change one person's life, that to me is what success really means.
Is that how you're paying it forward? Because I feel like we've spoken to a lot of entrepreneurs, and it's like they're just one, and they know there's so many other people coming behind them. So is that how you pay it forward?
Yes, I feel like I want to especially open doors for those that come behind me or after me. After all, I came from Peru. English is my second language, so I tell everyone that. And how I pay it forward, I just want to share my knowledge. I want to share the mistakes I made so they don't make the same mistakes.
Right.
And then, you know, as a small business, you know, you got to support each other. You know, you got to spread the word, even if it's a like or a comment. And then when you meet those people, like I'm hosting a pop-up shop.
Yes, tell us about
that.
this.
That's our next
with
question.
another small business out of Brooklyn. If you love hot sauce, Señor Lechuga is the best hot sauce. They are amazing. It's a premium hot sauce. So another example, we partnered together and we're going to be hosting our pop-up, which everyone is invited. Start tomorrow in Soho, 251 Elizabeth
place
Street,
to be.
until Sunday. We're gonna have those shoes, exclusive hot sauce. It's just going to be fun. And I love the idea of them too, being Latino and female owned, and we just come together and help each other grow. That's what, to me, at the end of the LA is all about. Because if we help each other, then
That's a
the more
win-win.
we grow, right?
Bravo.
Hot sauce and stilettos.
Hot sauce and stilettos. Nothing is sexier.
Exactly.
Flor, thank you so much for
thank
sharing your gift with
you.
us and for doing the work. We appreciate
No,
it.
I do, and
They're
you just—I
gorgeous.
feel like you're giving me good luck, even more luck for
You're giving
tomorrow.
us, yes.
And I am excited. And
We're
thank
excited
you.
for you.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, and by the way, this gorgeous coffee table book,
my
which,
gosh.
I mean, I need to get a coffee table so I can get this book.
my
The book that
baby.
features Flor's shoes, you can get it wherever you get your books. And to get your hands on her gorgeous shoes, you can head to her website. And if you're a local entrepreneur, we want to hear from you. So DM either of us on Instagram or our business show account at NY
business
Living
account.
TV. Our business account. I don't have one. Marisol Castro TV.
I don't have one
Yes. So slide into the
all
DMs
the things.
for all the
We
good
will
things.
post all of this on our website. Head to the pop-up, Elizabeth, between
Yes.
Spring and Prince.
I will see you too
Soho,
there, right?
the place to be for fashion.
Oh,
I'm
exactly.
gonna elbow
That
people
was a
out of my
dream,
way.
Another dream come true. I said one day I'm going to be in Soho with a pop-up, and now it's happening.
manifested
You are
That's
doing
it.
a thing in Soho. I love
That's
it.
right. If you haven't heard already, we are gearing up for the exciting release of the Barbie movie. And of course, when we do something like this on New York Living, we do it big, okay?
Yeah, are you ready for this?
Oh.
Be sure. I mean, be sure to tune in every day, but really be sure to tune in this Friday to check out our hour-long Barbie movie themed show.
That's right.
Okay, it's gonna be like Pink threw up in here. We're gonna have drinks, pink drinks, Barbie-inspired foods. There will be Kens.
There will be Kens.
on set. Real life.
We will have
Kens.
real life Kens.
Okay, so much more. We're going to be styled in Barbiecore. Do you know what Barbiecore is, Marisol?
I sure do. I have
Yes.
my eye on a piece of Barbiecore right there, courtesy of
These
Flor.
are exclusive to Flor's pop-up, though, and they're in your size, too. Look at that.